Welcome back to Carter Kustom. Last time you guys were here, we were making the skin for the new windshield frame that we installed in our Thunderbird. What I did was I took some 1/4-inch round bar, made a framework into the basic shape of what I wanted the windshield frame to ultimately look like in the end. Then I filled in the gaps between the round stock with sheet metal and then tacked it all into place. If you look at this edge, what I've done is I took 1/4-inch stock and actually built a frame. This edge is another piece of 1/4-inch round stock with a thin piece of metal laid in as a skin. And then yet another piece here to give that roll. Cut a piece of sheet metal to fit this contour and weld that into the place. Grind it smooth. Applied my body filler, my primer, and this is our finished shape. I skinned the door jambs, started out with cardboard template, transferred it to steel, tacked it into place, welded it in solid, and ground it. So if you look at it now, it looks seamless. It doesn't look like a piece that's been welded in. You're not looking at a bunch of welds. You're actually looking at a smooth piece of metal that won't take much filler to perfect. It's taken quite a while to get to this point, but if you look at the border of this, the fit is very, very close, and it's about as close to perfect as I can make it. Now that the hard work's been finished and you get to stand back and look at it, got to remember where this thing came from. Frame was cut from a late model Mustang, grafted into this Thunderbird, moved forward, laid back at the perfect angle. 4 inches were chopped out of the windshield pillar itself, and then another 2 inches came out of the top of the windshield, and I've reinforced the frame, condensed it, and added 1/8-inch steel for strength. So the total chop on the frame itself was 6 inches, which is a pretty radical chop by most custom standards. But it really fits the car really well, and it gives the car a lot of personality, and I couldn't be any happier with it. The next thing I have to do is figure out what I'm going to do next. There's so much left to be done on this car aesthetically. I'm sure you'll be surprised at whatever happens next.